Hey guys, I know that this video is kind of late in coming, but I felt like it was necessary for me to make it. Um, I found out just like everybody else the other day when I, got on YouTube, what had happened with Lukemorse1 and his channel and how he's no longer going to be around. And I just wanted to make a video, um, kind of, as a tribute to him, but also just to really send out my condolences to him and to his family. I can say this much, that anybody who, whether you're married or you're in a relationship and you're a gamer, you probably had to deal with this one time or another. I know that for me and my wife, especially during my first year of marriage, it was difficult to try to find that balance of, gaming and spending the time with her that she needed and that she required. Women are very fragile when it comes to that kind of thing. Men, for us men, as long as we hear the words "I love you," sometimes that's enough. But for women, they really need to see it in your actions, and especially in the time and the quality time that you spend with them. So, I want to say, and really, there's not a lot that I can say that hasn't already been said. It's hard to kind of come up with the words for this type of thing because it's upsetting. Obviously, all of us here are on YouTube who are part of this gaming community are really saddened to hear what's going on. But just some words, for you, Luke, if I may, it may feel like, it's the end now. It may feel like, there's no hope. But the truth is that there's still plenty of hope. And I think that with your wife, she's going to need to see, and I know that, whatever I say kind of seems obvious, but, the actions will speak louder than words. And I know that right now you're heartbroken and you don't know where to go from this. But I would just say give it your all, put 100% effort into this, and try to restore this. If there's anything positive that can come out of this, it's the fact that, you know what, you still have a chance. Your wife and your kid, they're still alive. You still have a chance to make amends for what's happened, and you've recognized what's going on and kind of what's caused this separation between you and your wife. So now is the time for you just to go ahead and go at this full force and show her how much you love her, show her what she means to you, and really, speak through your actions. Do whatever you have to do, you know what I mean? I think that, like I said, we're all saddened by this, but I think more so not because of the fact that we're losing you as a great YouTuber, whether or not you ever come back here to YouTube and do another video. That's all second nature at this point. The most important thing right now is just for you to focus on getting your priorities in order and getting your wife back and getting your son back. And, things can be salvaged. I can tell you that just through things that I've gone through in my marriage that, things can be fixed, but it'll take a lot of work on your part. And it'll take your wife understanding where you're coming from and also listening to what you have to say. Besides that, I don't know much of the situation. I don't know your wife. I don't really know you personally. But, you just have to kind of approach it as if you're starting all over again. And I know that that can be hard because of, the years that you might have built up through your marriage. You feel like that you're starting from square one again, but you can start all over again, and you can fix things and you can repair things. And it will take, like I said, some understanding on your wife's part. But if you put in the work and you're willing to, do what you have to do, I'm sure things will get better. You're a nice enough guy. Just through the videos that I've seen that, I've watched probably all your videos. It's obvious that you're a great guy. Just some words of advice to anybody out there who, is having a tough time trying to balance gaming and a relationship or work or whatever it is. Keep one thing in mind, and that's that gaming is a fun hobby. Gaming is something that you love to do, and obviously it's a passion of yours. But gaming is not life. Gaming is not. It's a part of your life, but it's not the most important thing. Whether you're struggling to make ends meet because you don't get to work on time, you've got to sustain an income. You got to keep going to work because you got to be able to pay the bills, and or whether you're trying to keep your marriage or your relationship intact, those things are more important. Gaming will always be there. Gaming will always be something that you can do, and if you find the right balance, you'll be able to do it and not have any issues. But family and jobs and relationships aren't always going to be there. Life is way too short to spend so much time consumed with something that should just be a fun hobby. And so many times as gamers we kind of lose track. We get wrapped up in this world where we don't even think about what's going on the outside. We're just so entangled in this, and especially for those of us who are collectors, and we find ourselves spending money that we don't have a lot of times because there's one more piece that we have to add to our collection, and it can be a really tough thing to balance. I definitely miss the videos that Luke provided. But for those of you who, even if you haven't had a chance to watch his channel, he still has his channel up, and there's some, enough great content on there that you can go check that out. Hopefully one day we'll see you back here on YouTube, Luke, and you'll have your family back and things will be better. But in the meantime, the only thing I can say is that I'll be praying for you. I know a lot of us will be praying for you. There's so many people out here who are thinking about you. And just recommendation to everybody out there, just keep him in your thoughts and prayers, and just continue to spread words of encouragement to this guy. He's a great guy, and he's done a lot for this gaming community. And unfortunately we've lost him as a contributor to YouTube for the time being, but right now the most important thing is just to focus on getting that relationship back with your wife and your son. And I think that will happen. I believe that can happen, and I know that it can happen as long as you do the right things. Like I said, I don't have any genius words or any incredible advice, because I'm human just like all of you out there, and I've had the same struggles. But my heart goes out to you, Luke. Thanks for all the great videos that you put up. Definitely, in my opinion, one of the top 10 YouTubers out there, if not even higher, and definitely a great part of the community that we had here on YouTube. And you'll always be in our memories, and even if you're not here, we'll always have your videos to look back on and smile, and think about Hard Off, and think about the Japanese culture. You really brought so much to the YouTube community that really nobody else could have done but you. So thank you for that. I hope that everything works out for you, and I hope that you can make amends with your wife. I would recommend counseling if it's needed, and who knows, whatever you feel's best, but just put your all into this and get your wife back, get your son back, and I'm sure that everything will work out for you. Sorry guys, I don't have much more to say and no incredible words, but I just wanted to throw this out there. In tribute to Luke, my next couple of videos that I do probably will be focused on some retro gaming, and I just feel like that'll just be something as a tribute to him. I know a lot of people said that they would stay away from doing that for a little while, just as a tribute to him, and that just to pay respects to him. But I think in order to pay respect to him, I think Luke would want us to continue to go on with some of these things, and that's why I want to throw out some game-related videos, retro game-related videos. So, anyways, guys, I will talk to you all soon, and I hope the best for you, Luke.